Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is my second update for 22 in 2022. Basically trying to use 22 products throughout this year. I had one empty last month and I have got another empty this month. Sorry about my room. I am apologizing all the time. I've got a new beauty room. So I'm outside of my craft room now. I've got the smallest bedroom, and it's very wide and very messy just now. I was filming my empties last night, and I've just done an unboxing and I need to just get it organised, but I will. And then I think I just maybe want to get, I don't know, maybe be further back here and just have something really pretty behind me, and I could just do with a nice armchair, cup of tea. Happy days. So on with this. All details about all the products I started off with are in the description box down below, so if you're interested in that, check it out. I'm gonna every month I think I'll update the weights and things like that so that you can see any progress if you like to chart weights, and I'll try and keep it updated on my Instagram as well. My Instagram name is at ladymawabeauty, and yes, shall we just get on? So the first product I have finished, the only product I finished this month, but now that's 2 finished out of the 22, so that's excellent, is the Sanctuary Spa body butter. I'll try and get a picture of what it was like last month and bob it in here, but there we go, it is completely empty. I really like the fragrance and it's still so strong. It is a beautiful fragrance, but God, I get bored to tears with products this size. I lose the will to live. It's 300 mils, which if you're in the US, that's 10.14 fluid ounces. And it's not like a thick butter, it's quite, it just took ages to use. But anyway, I was persistent with my use. I'm really happy that I worked hard and I've got it finished. And would I buy it again? I don't know. It's one of these ones that if you live in the UK, you always tend to get gift sets at Christmas of Sanctuary Spa, and one of your relatives are going to buy you it. Because you get it on the 3 for 2 gift offers in Boots, and if you don't buy it for yourself, you buy it for somebody else, or somebody else buys it for you. So yeah, chances are I'll have this again in my collection at some point, but I might gift that out to somebody else if I do get one, because I just don't think I could bear to use it up again. I didn't love it that much, you know. It was fine, but yeah. Right, the rest of the products, normally I have them laid out in front of me and I try and be really organised, and I'd have had everything pre-weighed. I haven't pre-weighed anything today, but I have got my scales here, so we'll just do it as we go. And I just collected everything and shoved it in my bag. So not very organised, but I need to get it done. I'm going out babysitting again, and I've had my grandson at lunchtime today. I had him all day yesterday and I've got him again tonight. So not much time, and I'm back at work tomorrow and I've got loads of updates to do. So first thing I've got here is the L'Oreal Elnet Satin Hairspray Supreme Hold. I hadn't used it last month at all, but I have used it this month, maybe just once or twice. I mean, gosh, it's virtually finished. I should just spray it and pretend I've done my hair or something and just get it used up. I don't think it's the best perfume in the world, although it's one of these which is sort of quite so well known now, isn't it? And it used to be, was it a bit more like a 70s 80s kind of hairspray? I don't know, but yeah, I'm not the biggest fan, but it was okay. So it started off at 141.95. I didn't use it in January, and it is now at 133.18. So I've used about 8 grams of hairspray. It is literally about here. It's nearly done. I just need to get it finished. I keep saying I'm going to get like some fancy hairstyles and things, but I just never do. I'm really lazy with my hair. Next thing we have is the Josh Wood colour Everything Mask. It's 140 mils, which is 4.7 fluid ounces. So this, sorry, I've got it all written down here. I'm a bit of a mishmash. So number 40. So I had used it a little bit in January, and at the last update it weighed 189.93 grams. Let me just weigh it now. So it's 150.95. So I've made some real good use on that. It's an okay mask. The thing I like about it is you only need to leave it on 5 minutes, so you can use it in the shower. So you don't have to like do your hair, get out with like your mask in your hair and then go back later on and rinse your mask out. So I quite like the fact that you can just do it. It just says leave on for 5 minutes, then rinse. Yeah, I don't think it's the best mask in the world, but it just says to use once or twice a week, which seems quite a lot, I think. Now, the thing that I don't like about this is I have got no idea how much product is left in here, how much I've used, how much I'm using per use. Because often what I do, I'll try and gauge it so that I think when I'm using it now, I usually like a lot of like treatment on my hair. I'm quite greedy that way, so I'll put a lot of product on my hair. But I'm like, now I'm thinking, oh, it feels like it's nearly finished. Have I got enough for another use? Or if it was nearly finished, I think, oh, sod it, I'll just put that last bit on. But if actually I thought, well, I can get 2 uses out of that next time, I'd sort of try and work it in. So it's really difficult. I just feel like what they should do, because I think it's almost like an airless pump. You just pump, pump, pump. It's a bit awkward. But for me, there should be maybe a little window down the side so you can see where your product is inside. And that'd be my recommendation, really. And that's the one bad thing about it. I don't know. I do think there's probably just one more use in there. We will see if my guesstimation is right. I'll let you know next month. But I'm hoping to have that finished next month. Next thing I've got is the CYO Illuminating Mixing Cream. And this, you can either mix this in with your foundation. I tend to just put it on top of my moisturiser all over my face, so I look like a big pink shiny thing, and then put my foundation on the top. I have got a lot of illuminating products in different project pans, which is really bad planning of me, so I've only used it a few times. But I don't think I marked it when I started, I'm not sure. But anyway, I was there originally, I'm now up here, so I have made a bit of use. I do think I'll be able to get this finished this year. Weight wise, number 15, it was 33.27 and it's now 32.85, so I haven't used a great deal of product that way, but at least I've made a bit of progress. It is nice. I'll just put a tiny bit on just to show you in case you've never seen it. So that's how it comes out, and you can see it's actually, I think it's starting to split a little bit, you know, but it is a really pretty base and it's nice, and I really love the effect it has underneath foundation. So yeah, I'm happy to use that. I have got another one though, which I might end up gifting to like one of my friends. I think I've started that other one by mistake at some point, not realizing I had 2. So yeah, but I mean, it's really pretty and it gives a lovely sheen, and yeah, it's nice mixed in with foundation or under foundation. Next thing I've got is the Daily Microfoliant, sorry, from Dermalogica. This is like the sort of finely milled kind of like rice powder, which you reconstitute with some water in your hand and rub it on your face, and it does make your skin super smooth. Dermalogica is a great skincare brand. To me, I've said this before, it reminds me of like stale wee. Anyone that's worked in care will probably know what I mean. That sort of kind of like ammonia smell. I just think of kids' nappies, like if they've got that nappy that's been on all night, that warm, wet nappy, it's kind of that sort of smell as well. I do think I'm probably about down to here. You can't see through the packaging. I'm not sure how much is left, but last time it weighed 110.78 grams. There's 74 grams in total, so obviously that will be including the packaging, that 110. So it's 110.78, and today it's 100.69. So I've used over 10 grams of product this month, which is really, really good. So yeah, that's made a really big dent in that. I've worked quite hard at it this month, and I'll hopefully have this one finished next month as well. I want to try and make a bit of a dent in this project because I've got some new project pans coming up. I think I've got another 3. I think I've got 1 or 2 starting this month and 1 starting next month. So I want to try and work really hard at this one, because this isn't a rolling project. So once the products are done in this one, they're out, which is good. So yeah, hopefully that'll be empty next month as well. Next thing I've got is this powder from Nude by Nature, and it is the translucent loose finishing powder. It's got 2 grams of product inside. I haven't used it in January. I have used it a couple of times. I'm forcing myself to use it. I'm not a powder wearer sort of normally. Last month it weighed 22.16, and now it's 21.96. Oh gee whiz, it's like 0.2, 0.3 of a gram, hardly anything, but I have used it. And even though I think if I've not finished it by the end of the year, it's probably going to be one of these that I'll just declutter out, and at least I've used it a bit during the month. I don't enjoy using it, if I'm honest. I don't hate it, it's just that I'm not a powder wearer. I much prefer a glow and that, and I feel like it takes it down. So any like illumination I'm putting into my skin, maybe I need to try and find an illuminating powder. I might bring the illuminating powder, excuse me, I need a little drink, into one of my other projects, and then that way I can compare the two and see which one I prefer, so I know like moving forward what I want to kind of do. So yeah, I mean, a small amount of progress, but not very much at all. Next thing was this blush from Rocketeur, so from Benefit in Rocketeur. It is so close to being finished, but again, I've got a few other blushes as well, and I've only used it a few times. It's all crumbling now. I desperately need to repress this. I'll try and put a picture up of what it was like before. I have finished a single eyeshadow, so I might use that to repress this into that. So I've got it in another little container. Let me just see, where are we here? I can't find it. There we go. So it's number 6. So last time it weighed 40.94. Yeah, and now it's only 40.71. So not even 0.2 of a gram. Not much at all, but a small bit of progress. So we'll take that. And I reckon once I get that repressed, I'll be motivated to use it. So I think maybe that's on my list of jobs to do this month, is to get it repressed so that I can get it used and out of my collection. I maybe need to prioritise that as my blush for this next month and just sort of work on it really, really hard. Next thing, I have used this. I was saying it was like all fur coat, no knickers. It is the Show Riche leave-in conditioner, and I kind of thought it was going to be a bit rubbish, to be honest. But yesterday, as I say, I had my grandson, and he sort of comes really early in the morning, but my husband was at home and he was leaving for work mid-morning, so it meant I got my shower and I just left my hair wet. I put a bit of my hair oil in, and then I thought, I'm going to try this. So I put a few pumps of this into my hair, just combed it through and left it to dry naturally. Well, do you know, it actually felt really nice. So I thought it was going to be dreadful. I don't know what it'd be like if I blow dry my hair, but even if I use it on the days if I'm just at home doing nothing and just let my hair like air dry, then I can use it. So I have used it once, so I'm really, really pleased with myself. So I didn't use it in January at all. So when I first started, it was 248 grams. I am not expecting much has gone out. So literally I want to use a little tiny bit, and I didn't want to use loads. I was scared it'd make my hair feel dreadful. So yeah, it's 244. So I've used 4 grams of product, but I've made a start on it, and now I know it's not dreadful. I will probably reach for it a little bit more and yeah, give it a go. So yeah, at least it's a start, isn't it? And another hair product, which is the Aveda Damage Remedy, and it's the Daily Hair Repair. There is in here, it's 100 mils, 3.4 fluid ounces. I actually quite like this, and this is another one that I thought I wasn't going to like, and I'd used it when I first got it, and I must have used too much product, so I'm sure my hair used to feel quite dirty and tacky, and now actually I'm really, really enjoying it. So I used it a little bit in January. I've used it again this month. So it was 88.16. I'd only used a couple of grams last month, but now it is, so it's 83.1. So I have used 5 grams of product this time, and I've gone from here down to here. So I feel that's a really good bit of progress. It's maybe even a little bit lower. It's one of those where you get a bit of air in. But yeah, at least it's coming down. I've got a lot of hair products as well in different projects, but I'm enjoying using it and I just want to work hard. I'd like to try and maybe get it down to about here next month if I could. We'll see how I go. But now I'm in this room, I've kind of got like a little hair sort of set up over here. I don't know if you can see. So over there, I've got all my hair products and all my hair tools and everything else. So I think because my hair products are going to be in my line of sight, I'm going to use them an awful lot more. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased about that. Next thing we have is another Sanctuary Spa product, and it's the Wet Skin Moisture Miracle. It's 200 mils, which is 6.7 fluid ounces. I just think this is the biggest waste of space in my house. It's just such a ridiculous product. So you're in the shower, you turn the water off, you're dripping wet, and then you have to moisturize whilst you're wet, and then you get out and get dried. I just don't get it. I just don't get it at all. I am so tempted to just decluttering it, but I've used it once or twice. I've made a small amount of progress. I'll give it another month, but to be honest, I don't want to be stood wet in my shower. At the end of a shower, I want to be wrapped up in a nice cozy towel, getting dry and warm, and I'll put my moisturizer on afterwards. So I do think this is going to potentially be a declutter next month. If it is, I'll bring in another sort of moisturizing product. I'll have a look for something really big that's been in my collection a while. But so where are we? Number 17. So I used it a tiny bit in January, but it was 199.66 and it's now 188.8. So you can see I've literally just used it a tiny amount. But yeah, it's just a ridiculous product. Let me know how you use this and if you can get through it. But to me, you're rubbing it on to then get a towel and get dry. So surely you're rubbing it off. It's just stupid. Next thing I've got is the Mellow Liquid Lip. Probably the most comfortable liquid lips product I've ever used. It feels very like velvety, yeah, sort of velvety in texture when you put it on like suede. It's lovely. I can't see where it is at all on here, so I've got it on today, but I've got a gloss on the top. It weighed last time, so we're gonna have to measure it by weight. So I've only used it a couple of times. I have neglected it a bit this month. So it was 21.61. Oh, 21.55. Not a lot of progress, but a bit. So that's all we can do. And I have actually got a lip product roulette going on now as well. So everything's competing, but I'm trying to use it. At least with it being out, even if I only use it twice a month, I know that I like it. And at least it's getting used that 2 times instead of going off. Yeah. Next thing we have was a switch out last month, and I just changed to this nail polish. It was a lot smaller. I've got it on today. You can see it's a really nice, just kind of like natural, really nice like taupey coloured polish. I can't see where it is in here, but I have used it quite a bit. And number 11, so it started off as 24.55. I've used it a few times, but it's now 24.17, so about 0.4 of a gram. Not bad considering it's such a small one. But yeah, I will sort of use this probably another sort of, maybe like once a week, I think, moving forwards. So yeah, it'd be really great to get a polish empty. So it is like the number 7 gel finish nail color. Sorry, I'm very bad at telling you the details. And I am not sure what the shade is in because it's rubbed off. But it's nice. It sort of lasts very well. That's only one coat. It's got quite a nice sort of shine on it. It's not super shiny, but it has definitely got a nice gloss. And I've not done 2 coats on it. I'm not really a 2-coat person. I'm a bit lazy like that. But I am wearing polish, which is a real step forward for me. So yay me. Next thing. Oh heck, where's it? Is it falling out? Here we go. Oh, now this is weird. I thought I'm going to try it. It was that Mavala nail hardener. But it's weird. I think you're only meant to do it on the tips. And that is actually meant to be a year's worth of product. My nails have been growing quite well. I've been filing them if they've been feeling a little bit scraggy in the corners or anything. And so I feel like they've been growing well. And I think with wearing a bit of polish and filing them, yeah, all these things which I've never really done before. And then they're doing really well. I put this on, and then considering this is meant to make them stronger, I swear a couple of days after that, they were splitting and flaking. So I am going to switch this out. I'll let you know how I've got on with it first of all. Number 10, I've literally only used it once, I think. So it was at 19.79, 19.77, so literally nothing really. But I'm going to switch it for another sort of nail care product, and I'm going to bring in this Nail HQ all-in-one. So it's meant to do a bit of everything. So I'm going to bring this in. It's full, it's brand new. The weight for that is 49.79. So yeah, that is my switch. I will change it in my thing, and yeah, we'll sort of see how we can get on with that for the rest of the year. It is a big product, but I'll give it a go. I wonder if I should do this or an oil. I've actually got, do you know what, actually change that. I'm going to put in, this might be better. This is what I'm going to do instead. It's another Mavala product anyway, but this one is a, what is it? So help activate nail growth, massage oil daily to the nail. I will do that instead. So it's just like a little nail oil, and it weighs 25.08. It's brand new. You can see it's full to the top. So that is going to be my new product. Next, we have got my Lancme Cosmetics Clear Gloss. I realised about a week ago that I had not used this again. I hadn't used it, so I started hammering it, and I was also using it like a balm in the morning. I was getting ready, just putting a layer of this on. I'm just going to let it sit a minute. It's quite gloopy. I have marked it, but I'll just give you the weights as well. I've got it on top of my Mellow Liquid Lip today, and it's really, with it being clear, it's really, really nice. So last month it weighed 18 exactly, and today it weighs 17.76. So I've used a bit. I'm not so worried about the weight, but you can see it's gone down. So it was there, it's now here, and that's literally with not much use. So I reckon, again, I'm going to really focus and try and get this one used in the next couple of months. And yeah, I reckon I can get some good progress on by the next month. Maybe get another third of that gone, maybe down to about here. That'd be amazing. So it is really nice. It's not sticky, it is comfy, and it's nice by itself. It's nice on top of another sort of lip products as well, which is what I tend to do. So yeah, it is great. Next we've got a serum, and this is the Skin Chemist 24-hour Aqua Repair Facial Serum. I have done so well. I don't think I'd started this last time. Let me have a little look. Number 9. Oh, no, I'd literally just started it. I think I'd used it a couple of times. So it weighed 34 grams last time. Today it is 27.11. I have made some really good progress on this. It was there last month. It's here now, maybe even a little bit lower. I absolutely love it. It is a beautiful serum. It's, let me just show you, because it's like a gel. Oopsie. But it goes on so light. It is really, really lovely. So yeah, I'm a massive fan of this. It's beautiful. I've actually just put one out to send it through to one of my friends because I had a backup, but I've got so much skincare. At least I know it is a nice product, and I says you'll really like this. So yeah, I'm really happy. I would like to, I mean, I don't know, I might be able to finish that next month, I don't know. If not next month, it'll be finished the month after, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm really pleased that I brought it in. It smells lovely and fresh as well, and it just sinks into the skin and is, yeah, it's beautiful. It's such a nice product. Right, last few things. I've got 3 kind of like pencil-y products. So this was a switch last month, and it was the Diego Dalla Palma black eyeliner. So I switched out from, I'd had the white like water liner, do you remember, by Arrow, and I just didn't like it, so I decluttered that, and I've brought this one in, and it was, where are we, number 20. So it started off at 4.38. It's now 4.27. It needs to be sharpened. Let me show you. It is a black liner, but it is a great liner. I'm wearing it today on my upper lid. It's fab. It's so smooth, so creamy, and it stays put. It doesn't smudge. I have got a little progress line to show you. I don't need to see the others. So it was there at the top line. It's gone down that much, and I've been measured from the bottom up. So yeah, I've done okay. There you go. Can you see there? So that's it, measured from the bottom of the page up to there, gone down that much. So yeah, I am I'm really pleased with that, and I'm glad I've taken it out to use, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Next thing was a Huda Beauty lip pencil in the shade Venus. It sharpens so badly, and to be honest, I haven't really used it. Used it once, I think. That's it there. It is a nice colour, but I've realised I don't really use lip pencils that much at all. So it was, where are we? 21. It was 4.56. Somehow it's now 4.57, so it's gone up. What is going on? Let me try and put that back on. How can it be heavier than last month? That makes no sense. And 4.56, it's exactly the same, which is probably about right. From the start of the project, I realised I hadn't marked it, so I've got it here, and that's where it is now. Yeah, so less said about that, the better. I can't really tell you that much about it. I just don't really use them. And then finally, I'm failing on the pencil front really, is the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. It's in the shade the shade number 2. And it's made no difference. It hasn't gone down at all. I have used it a couple of times, to be honest. It is a good shade for me. It doesn't show very, it's quite a hard pencil though. And that's it there. So it is just like a dark blonde or a light brown, quite ashy. And I do like it. It's got your spoolie on the other end. Everyone kind of knows the Benefit ones. But literally, it hasn't changed at all. Let's see if it weighs anything different, since like my scales are just doing their own thing. So it was 7.27. This had gone up 0.01 of a gram last time. They just misbehave. Oh my, this is ridiculous. When I started, on my intro it weighed 7.26. In January it weighed 7.27. Today it weighs 7.28. How is it getting heavier every month? I mean, I just don't get it. That is absolutely ridiculous. So it's gone up again. I think it's going to be one of these where I'm probably never going to finish it, but it'll be one that I know I can rely on and is a good match for me. I'm not a massive brow doer. So those are those. I've got a couple of products that I haven't yet started, which I should be starting soon. I haven't started this one yet, which was the Inculist Apple Cider Vinegar Acid Peel. I'm looking forward to giving that a go. I still haven't used this body oil. I need to work out what I'm going to do with this. Maybe this is what I should be focusing on now that I've finished my Sanctuary Spa body butter. I can give it a go as a body oil, see maybe what it's like as a bath oil or a shaving oil. So those are my options with that. I'll give them all a go to get used up. And I still haven't used my fake tan from Vita Liberata. Yeah. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I really want to get into tanning. I don't know, I just never do it. I need to give it a go. So that's everything. I hope you've enjoyed my update. Take care. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now. Bye.